Last station calling, carrier wave only.
Edinburgh ground, request video check, EasyJet 1545.
EasyJet 1545, readability 4.
Edinburgh ground, EasyJet 1545, gate 10, and Airbus 320 Neo. And I have information Alpha, request IFR clearance to Manchester.
EasyJet 1545, you are speaking to Edinburgh Tower. You are cleared to Manchester, Gotham 1 Delta departure, squawk 5653.
Squawk 5658, EasyJet 1545. Squawk 5653 and using Golf Sierra Alpha.
Yes, it's Golf Oscar Sierra Alpha Mike 1 Delta.
Golf Oscar Sierra Alpha Mike 1 Delta departure. Easy 1545.
Easy 1545, correct. Call when ready for push and start. Last station calling, carrier wave only.
Edinburgh ground, Easy 1545, parking gate 10, ready for ground, request pushback and start up.
Easy 1545, hello, you're speaking to Edinburgh Tower. Edinburgh ground is not online. Push and start is approved, face west.
Face and start approved and face west, Easy 1545.
Boarding requested. Refueling truck is on its way. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it. fuel truck is in position. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Welcome on board.
Passengers boarding starting.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Good afternoon. Hello.
Locking gear.
Boarding pass, please. Good afternoon. This way, please. Hello. May I see your boarding pass? This way, please. This way. Hello.
Hello everyone and a very warm welcome to another episode in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024.
Hello.
So today, if you're new to the channel, we're doing a short flight. It's just going to be a UK hop today, and that is the target of today's flight. Is basically we're going to fly over to Bristol Airport. Obviously, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. So we're currently sat at stand number 9. We're in the A319, sorry it's a bit noisy up there. We've just got boarding in progress. We've got 113 passengers today, so not many really. Got a cruise level today, a flight level 230. I'm sure it was 230, let me just double check that. Yeah, flight level 230. Got 5.2 tons of fuel, which we're currently just refueling at the moment, as you can probably hear in the background. Expecting runway 06 out of Edinburgh today. The current wind and weather. So information, alpha is current, and the wind currently, we've got a 16 knot wind, tailwind. So we'll have a little bit of a tailwind on our departure. We go to 1 Delta departure. First time that I've flown to Bristol, so it'll be something a little bit more interesting. So, as you can see here,
What's my PTT button?
It was or wasn't.
It was, I'm not sure why, because it was showing up I was pressing it, but obviously left shift doesn't work. But Emirates 24 requesting clearance to Dubai, information alpha, aircraft type.
so as you can see, we're sort of tracking west of Scotland over sort of Glasgow area. Glasgow is just here, as you can see. And tracking down over the Lake District, over past Walensea, and Walensea there, look, and over the top of Liverpool.
Sending now, obviously VATSIMUK.
Tracking further down, sort of over the middle of Wales, over Snowdonia, and then over pretty much where the 7 bridges between Bristol and Wales. And we're expecting runway 09 for departure. We'll vector ourselves in for that arrival into runway 09.
Clear to Dubai via the Grace 4 Delta departure spot 1070, Emirates 24.
So let's have a good look at QNH. QNH is 1029. And we'll just quickly get a radio check with ATC. So we've changed our call sign today. We're Easy 97 Tango today.
Golf Hotel Alpha Uniform Foxtrot radio check.
Radio check, loud and clear.
Roger.
Edinburgh Tower, good afternoon. Easy 97 Tango. Requesting radar check, please.
Easy 97 Tango, readability 5.
Same to you. Wonderful. So we've got a good readability there. We'll just quickly turn on a couple of systems and we'll get our clearance very shortly. It's going to be a few minutes yet before our departure. Probably not that many passengers left to actually board. Let's just have a quick look. We're nearly there actually. As far as where we have finished refueling, so seatbelt sounds going to come on. And we'll let you listen to some of the cabin as well. So, cockpit preparation checklist, gear pins, covers removed, fuel quantity is 5.2 tons. Seatbelts on, it is set to nav and BRF 1029er. There's the cockpit preparation
Golf
checklist
Hotel
complete.
Alpha Uniform Foxtrot, push and start is approved.
Golf Hotel Alpha Uniform Foxtrot, push and start.
Edinburgh Tower, hello. CC57 Tango X-ray, stand 1 Alpha, level 320 through to Luton. The correction starts.
I do quite like these little short hops.
Easy.
Like I say, I've never
Easy
flown to
X-ray, good
Bristol
afternoon.
before. All I know about Bristol is the runway is not level.
Gosam 1 Delta, please. The Thales Charlie departure is not available.
Probably not going
for
to
jet
get.
aircraft during daylight hours.
No, we'll require the CC57 Tango X-ray.
So we're probably going to have a little bit of a windy landing at Bristol. It's quite often windy there, and like I said, the runway is not completely flat. Does have some undulations within it. So everyone's just about on board. We're just waiting for the rest of the refuelers. Not the refuelers. The baggage is just going on now. Last 2 crates are going on. So we'll request our clearance to Bristol. Edinburgh Tower, hello, Easy 97 Tango is with you on stand number 9. Information Alpha on board, type A319, requesting IFR to Bristol, please.
Easy 97 Tango, good afternoon. You're clear to Bristol, Gosam 1 Delta departure, squawk 7016.
Clear to Bristol, Gosam 1 Delta departure, 7016, Easy 97 Tango.
Easy 97 Tango, correct.
Wonderful. So, that is all ready. Our load sheet is about to be done. And we'll just pop the squawk in the box. So 77016. Those new to Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. It's getting there. So there's a lot of issues when the Flight Sim was first launched. But I must admit it's getting a bit more stable. Hopefully once this next sim update it'll be even better we're seeing a lot of usage of VRAM at the moment. So I have a 12GB graphics card and it does struggle at times, which you will notice sometimes some stuttering. We are hoping to upgrade that at some point to possibly an AMD card. We're not too sure yet. It depends on Microsoft Flight Sim support. If they support it well, then we'll most probably update to that. And that will then hopefully allow us to start filming in 4K as well. So that's one of the restrictions at the minute. So I don't have a 4K monitor at the moment, but we could probably at least go to Quad HD sort of level. Like I say, we're just waiting for these last couple of bits. So it's still saying we're on standby. Just waiting for these last few cargo boxes to come on. So we could probably have a quick look at that, see what's going on out here. So there we go.
Easy 57 Tango X-ray.
Okay, the load sheet is ready.
I have your flight plan for you. You're cleared to Stansted, Gosam 1 Delta departure, squawk 0743.
So passengers 116 plus 2.
Easy 57 Tango X-ray, correct. Golf Hotel Alpha Uniform Foxtrot taxi 2 holding point Alpha 1 for runway 06.
Oh, wow, that's really
Via Hotel, Golf and Alpha.
Apologies about that, guys. I don't know why it's doing this. It's something to do with Navigraph in the tablet.
Sorry.
Just give it a minute just to stabilise, and then we'll be on our way.
Alpha uniform. Foxtrot, taxi to holding point Alpha 6, 106, using taxi hotel, Golf and Alpha.
Slightly wrong. It's via Hotel, Golf,
There we go.
Lima and Alpha.
Very hard. Time to back today. We have John. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here for your
Okay, fine.
So we'll get the AP started, and then we'll get on our way.
Taxi to holding point A1, Alpha 1, runway 06, using taxiway Hotel, Golf, Lima, Alpha.
Thank you.
So then we're just about there, just literally waiting for the APU to start. Once the APU starts, then we'll get on our way.
Hello, Charlie. Good afternoon. Ryanair 7 Juliet Whiskey, fully established ILS 06, 13 miles descending on the glide.
Ryanair
Excuse me.
7 Juliet Whiskey, good afternoon to you. Continue your approach to number 1.
Continue approach Ryanair 7 Juliet Whiskey.
Tower Emirates 24, requested push start.
Emirates 24 from stand 2, push and start is approved.
Start approved, Emirates 24.
So once we get the AP started, then we can get ready to go. We can do it before start checklist, which is parking brakes set, takeoff speeds. We have 135, 135, 139, and thrust of 69 degrees. Windows closed, and beacon can come on.
We're now going to take you through the safety features of this aircraft. Please pay attention to the illuminated signs and crew instructions. The location of the emergency exits is shown on the safety card and is demonstrated by the
Again, that's us ready.
Please make sure you know where your nearest exits are. They may be behind you. Emergency lighting will guide you to an exit. In an emergency, leave all bags on board.
Edinburgh Tower, Easy 97 Tango is ready for push and start, stand number 9.
Easy 97 Tango, hold position, and you can now go over to the ground 121.755. Give it a few seconds because I'm just doing a handover with them at the moment.
Yeah, no, it's 121.755, Easy 97 Tango, thanks, bye.
If the air supply fails, masks will drop from
All
above you.
stations, Edinburgh ground is now available 121.755 for clearances, push and start, taxi to be active. I'll let you stand by for a few seconds whilst I do the
Mask in
handover.
place with the strap. Pull on each side to adjust.
So we just give it a few seconds just
Put on your own
before
mask
we
before helping others.
just request our pushback.
If we land on water, take a life jacket from under your seats.
We've also got another
Remove
aircraft
it from
behind
the
us
couch
as
and
well,
put it
so
over your head. Pass the tapes around your waist and click. Your life jacket until you're outside. Once outside, inflate it by pulling the toggle. If it doesn't inflate or needs topping up, blow into the tube. There is a light and whistle for attracting attention. The crew can
hello,
help you
welcome
with
to
the
the
channel.
channel.
For radio check.
Please look at the safety card
Emirates
in your seat
24
pocket
Edinburgh,
before
hello,
takeoff.
radio
It
55.
contains important
So we're just
safety
waiting
information.
just for our pushback clearance. Just need to give them a couple of minutes and then we'll get on our way. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We're doing a flight today to Bristol that we've not done before, so it's something completely different.
Thank you for your attention.
Feel free to add any questions or just general chat in the comments in the chat. That's absolutely fine. So I don't think they're going to release us from stand yet until that other aircraft's out of the way. Edinburgh ground, Easy 97 Tango is ready for push and start, stand 9.
Easy 79 Tango, correction, Easy 97 Tango, Edinburgh ground, hello there, radar standby.
Yep, there is standing by, Easy 97 Tango. So then, just about ready to depart. Just waiting for the other aircraft to get out of our way and then we can get on our way.
EasyJet 1545 Edinburgh ground. EasyJet 1545 pushback complicated, request taxi. EasyJet 1545 taxi to holding point Alpha 1 runway 06 via Foxtrot Echo Alpha. Please confirm my taxi route again, please. Taxi to holding point Alpha 1 runway 06 and via Foxtrot Echo and Alpha. Taxi to Alpha 1 holding point of runway 06 and via Foxtrot and Echo. EasyJet 1545.
So we're going to expect taxi instruction version.
Tango X-ray, stand 1 alpha, request push and stop.
EasyJet 57 Tango X-ray, stand 1 alpha, push and start is approved facing north.
Screw face north. EasyJet 57 Tango X-ray.
So we just hopefully our taxi instructions will be Foxtrot Alpha, hold up at Alpha 1, I would imagine. So this other aircraft's just leaving from our left side now, I think.
EasyJet Tango after the company EasyJet Airbus A220 Neo passing behind stand 9, push and start is approved facing west.
After the company A320, push start through facing west, EasyJet Tango. So then, let's see where that is. So he's well out of our way. So, just double check that our GSX direction is correct. It's a little bit temperamental GSX at the minute, I must admit. Don't know. Oh no.
Traffic is on its way.
No, it's not what I wanted.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives.
What
and
we'll
ask
do
to
is we won't use GSX, that's what we're going to do. And we'll push back using the actual Sims tug. Park brakes released. Engine 2 start, engine 1's.
Edinburgh and very good afternoon. Just go with the holding Charlie 3.
7 Whiskey, Edinburgh, hello, taxi to stand 3 via Alpha X.
Stand 3 by Alpha and Echo Runner. Good.
So we'll just get push left again. Starting engine 1, blocks 1. Parking brake set. Flight controls, full up, pull down, neutral, pull left, pull right, neutral, rudder, pull left, pull right, neutral. Taxi lights. After this, start checklists. Anti-ice not required. Ecam status is checked. Pitch trim 0.7 up is set. Rudder trim is 0. After start check is complete, just waiting for the cabin to confirm that it was secure. Edinburgh ground, EasyJet Tango is ready for taxi.
EasyJet Tango taxi to holding point Alpha runway 06 via Foxtrot, Echo and Alpha.
Taxi to Alpha 1, Foxtrot, Echo, Alpha, EasyJet Tango.
Easy 1145, contact Edinburgh Terminal on 118.705, bye bye.
Contact tower at 118.705. 谢谢，再见。
拜拜。
EasyJet Tango X-ray request taxi.
Hello, flight deck.
It is 57 Tango X-ray, taxi hold short of taxi Foxtrot via Echo.
Taxi hold short Foxtrot via Echo, EasyJet taxi.
So we'll just increase our speed quickly just so we're out of the way of this other EasyJets, so we should be just make sure we're okay. So taxi checklist, flight controls checked, flat setting conf 1 plus air radar, predictive wind shear system is on and auto, eco memo, take off no blue. There we go there.
Easy 57 Tango X-ray taxi to holding point Alpha 1 runway 06 via Echo and Alpha.
Subsequently Alpha 1 runway 06 via Echo Alpha. EasyJet Tango X-ray.
So next thing will be moved over to tower frequency 118705. Next checklist is the lineup checklist. Obviously, not easy, it's just departing as we speak. Taxi speed of 21 knots, 22 knots now. Ideally sit around 25 is the optimal, so we'll just bring our thrusts back because we're about achieving that. It'll probably exceed that slightly, but
Easy 97 Tango, contact Edinburgh Terminal 18.705, bye bye.
18705 easy, 97 Tango, thanks, bye.
Easy 1545, monitor Unicom 122.800.
Contact Unicom 122.800. Easy 1545.
Edinburgh Tower, Easy 97 Tango is with you on Alpha.
Easy 97 Tango, good afternoon again. Via Alpha 1, runway 06, clear for takeoff, surface wind 060 degrees, 16 knots.
Via Alpha 1, clear for takeoff, runway 06, Easy 97 Tango. So land checklist, confirm, takeoff runway, you confirmed is 06 via Alpha 1. TCAS TARA, and we just need to whack the packs off. Packs 1 and 2 both off. This just to give us a little bit better thrust, you see. This is what airlines actually do in real life on takeoffs. That's probably why you notice you get quite warm as you're about to take off. It's pretty much so taxi lights, nice. Just gives the engine a little bit better performance, and like for that minute or two while you're taking off, it makes a little difference. As long as you turn the packs back on, otherwise you end up with a depressurization issue. So hopefully we can just go for a rolling takeoff. That's the plan.
Hello, yeah. Easy 57 Tango X-ray on Alpha, Alpha 1.
Easy 57 Tango X-ray, good afternoon again. Behind the departing company A319 by Alpha 1, runway 06 line up wait.
By departing company 9 wait.
So take off. Flex 69 SRS runway auto thrust is blue. Velocity set. 100 knots. V1. Rotates. Positive rate of climb. Gear up. Nav. Just climb, climb. Up 0. FGD Con 122 display, Easy 97 Tango, bye.
Easy 57 Tango, X-ray by Alpha.
Edinburgh traffic, Easy 97 Tango, is on the departure 06, go time 1 Delta departure, climbing, initial climb 6,000 feet. Ground to wallet on, and we'll pop the packs on now. Approaching 6,000 feet. Quite rare we fly this long manually, to be fair, so it makes a nice change. So just bring the nose back round to the right, 0.2 of a mile, but nothing that we can't sort out. Altitude constraint checked. So Edinburgh just over to our left hand side there. AP1. So we could consider flying a direct here, just to try and cut the corner off. So it's entirely up to us really, which way we want to do it. We could probably go direct Elbos, to be honest. Just need to be a little bit cautious. We'll probably need to get a little bit further along. So there's a couple of arriving aircraft into Edinburgh. So I think just climb 6,000. We'll continue our climbing very shortly. So we may have a little bit of ATC on the way down, sort of north of, got London Control on the line. Unfortunately, there's no ATC on at Bristol. There's one aircraft there at the moment. It's departing there. Shouldn't be too long. We may plan to do another flight straight after. We'll see how this one goes. Edinburgh traffic, EasyJet UK Tangos, climbing flight level 230 for cruise and direct Fennec. 230, open climb, and then we will go direct Fennec as well. Should be out of the way of direct Fennec. Just need to be a little bit cautious of the aircraft here that's on the left hand side. Let's see, we're getting a little bit of a wind at the minute, so we've got to sit, that's why we're keeping the seatbelts on for a few more minutes. Just till we get a little bit higher. Standard set. Let's see, it's a little bit blustery, we've got about 30 knots side wind at the moment. Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Don't feel free to pop a comment in the chat. So we just left Edinburgh, as you can see. I don't know if you'll be able to see Edinburgh still, but just left Edinburgh in the A319 off to Bristol. Didn't plan on doing a flight today, but thought, well, we'll do a little hop. We should interact with London Control shortly. We're just climbing now to our cruise level. It is a little bit bumpy today, a little bit windy. With about 16 knot wind on takeoff. Approaching 10,000. We'll take the landing lights off, but we'll leave the seatbelts on for a few more minutes, just until we're a little bit more stable. Got another aircraft behind us that's roughly about 6,000 feet above us. Seeming a little bit blustery today. Edinburgh traffic, EasyJet 97 Tango, direct Elbus. So we're going to make another left turn towards Elbus. Flight time roughly, so we'll be landing at 13:42. So just under an hour's time. We've got 296 nautical miles to travel. There we go, it's a little bit more stable now, so I think we'll turn the seatbelt signs off and we'll go from there. So I'm not sure if there's much turbulence. I didn't really look at the weather too much before we left. So yeah, we're just sort of about to enter a patch. I'll just show you on Navigraph. So this is with the weather active. Let me just double check it's the right layers. But so this is with the radar and turbulence here. We're about to enter a small patch of turbulence here. We'll see. It all depends obviously what height that turbulence is at. There's quite a few areas of high pressure and low pressure. Thankfully, where we're landing, it seems okay. It may be a little bit blustery though as a result of that. But we'll see how we go. We'll see how things go. How's the beauty of Navigraph? You can see pretty much all the weather. It'd be better when we have the weather radar on the sim, which obviously will be coming soon. If you're new to the video, you may not have seen this, but yeah, we're not far off getting the weather radar on the Phoenix. I had a question yesterday regarding whether the wing MCDU can be used on the Indie builds products, I'm not too sure. I know for a fact they're compatible with Phoenix. I'm not sure if they're compatible with anyone else. And so we're just at about nearly at our cruise altitude now, to be honest. A little bit bumpy though. It's not been too bad so far, but we're about to just enter a small patch of turbulence according to the weather. But we'll see. We'll see how we end up. We turn the seatbelt signs off for now anyway. If anything too drastic happens, we'll put them back on. Don't forget to put a comment in the chat if you want to have any questions or just general chit chat. That's absolutely fine, we can do that. So we're outstar, just about at our cruise level. So it all depends now. I'll see what our got about 30 knot headwind now. This is part of the Lake District that we can see here, I believe. And as we come forward, we've got this is sort of Blackpool area, so we're going to be going into London Control very shortly. Not quite at the Lake District yet, actually. This must be part of the Scottish mountain range. We need to start having a look at our landing information shortly. We'll probably wait till we're sort of over Liverpool before we start looking at that. So I'll be back in a couple of seconds and nip to the toilet and then get something to eat, and I should be back with you. Guys, we're back with you. Got another aircraft behind us. Ooh, it's a bit closer from my liking. 2,000 feet. Going a little bit quicker than us, so we'll probably see him come over the top of us. Needs to be descended actually. wow. He's very, very close. We're okay, we've got the traffic in sight. Wow, that's a bit close to my liking that.
Clear of conflict.
So normally we would follow the TCAS instruction. I don't know if the sim did it automatically. Oh, it did. So yeah, if you don't respond to it, we'll respond directly to it. It's quite nice to see the traffic as close as it is. We'll see. He is exceeding away from us. We may get a few traffic warnings, but because we've got him in sight, there's not really any risk at the moment. It's clearly going a little bit quicker than us. So we'll start having a look at our ascent into Bristol. He's out of our distance at the moment. Not sure whereabouts he's gone to. So we're going to have a quick look at our plan going forward. We've got another aircraft that's there behind us, to be fair. So we're just going to have a quick look through our flight plan. So after Ingar, we're going to go to M-Pass, according to the charts, EMPAS. There we go, we've got everything in there. It's all ready and ready to go. Just need to try and request some ATIS information. We're just going to tune the local frequency because we're about to go into controlled airspace with London control. So we're just going to tune in London, which is 133705, just so we're all ready and prepared. Should be
heading to.
So we're just at Dean Cross at the moment. Like I said, we're just going to request some weather information as well. So if we go down to the MCDU, we go into the VATSIM menu, AOC as usual. AOC, go and request a weather, Echo, Golf, GTG, yeah, weather request. Put the identifier in there, requesting a META, yes. Go to the message. So currently 17 knots, 070, 17 knots, 19 degrees Celsius, going to 1017. There we go. So no no changes basically. So what we do, we'll go to the performance page. To our approach page. So local QNH there is 1017. Temperature is 19 degrees Celsius. It's quite warm now. Wind is 070 at 17 knots, so a bit of a blustery one. Like I said, with the here it can be a little bit like that. We're just going to have a quick look at the decision height. So the decision height is 813 Barrow for ILS 09. That's everything in there and done and ready to go. We'll now next look at our landing performance. So there's a difference between the landing data information and landing performance. The landing performance will calculate how much runway we'll use. So we'll use the latest metal we just got here. And we'll need to just find out our landing weight, which we can find out from our operational flight plan. Our landing weight is 55.7 tons. That's what it should be. So as you see, it exceeds quite significantly what was rated low. We can go down to max reverse. As I say, I will have an auto rate medium, and that will reduce that margin quite significantly. So that will be our plan for auto rate medium. It's not actually that far, 201 miles to go. 1342. Any second now, we're going to be going into London controls airspace. Hopefully, we've avoided most of the turbulence now. It's estimating our top of descent to be at Luxor, so just as we come out of the controlled airspace. Considering it's an afternoon, there's quite a bit of ATC online. So we're just sort of going over the then we've got a Lake District here over to the left hand side that you can see here. We've got Windermere just over there. Basically, we're just going to be coming over the top here. We're going to have Liverpool very shortly. This is sort of Blackpool area that we can see over to our left hand side here. A little bit further north, we'll have, well, a little bit further south, should I say, we'll be having Liverpool Airport. Normally you can get quite a good vision of Liverpool Airport. It's in this next bit of the bay that we can see in front of us. Nearly at the halfway point. trying to see if we can get a side to Liverpool Airport. I think Liverpool is probably just, I think maybe in the next bit actually though. No, sorry, this is Blackpool we can see, so the airport I can just pick out in the distance is Blackpool Airport. This is whole of the Blackpool coast. I believe. Maybe. Ah, that's a bummer. So London Control's gone offline. Oh well. Here's what it is. We may increase our speed slightly actually, just we've got plenty of fuel left on board, we've got 3 tons left. Still like this, so we increase our thrust a little bit. So Blackpool is going to be just in front of us in a moment, so but I lost tracking of where we was actually, so yeah. Blackpool's pretty much in front of us, and then further in that second pool that we can just see. That is where Liverpool and Wallasey is. So we're pretty much going, we fly direct to Wallasey basically. Aircraft over to the left side is 7,000 people, so some of the issues there. Good thing we'll be able to pick him out though. Oh, there we go, we've got a slight visual of him. Just see his trails there, look. So we've got about 60 more miles until we reach the top of our descent. So we should get a nice visual of Liverpool Airport. I think we can just see it into view actually. So there you go, you just got a visual there. Just, I don't know if you might see it, you'll see it in a moment. We've got Liverpool there over to the left hand side. then if we look further left in a minute, we'll just see Liverpool Airport coming into view. Don't know how well you can see it on your end. Then we have Manchester Airport, just over to the left side a little bit. There's the peaks. Shall I pick it out? Can't reach it. Either way, we can see Liverpool Airport there now. I'm stuck with the parking rig on. So now I'm trying to control the camera. Yeah, there we go. Got. Oh dear. Enabling AP1. Quite sure what happened there. Yeah, there you go. There's Liverpool Airport just down there, just below us. So press the button. It's amazing how quick you can lose that, to be honest. There you go, like I say, there's the airport just beneath the Liverpool Airport there. So not long till we start our descent now. Initial descent altitude to flight 160. I'd say we're going to have to try and fly it manually, nice and manual as usual. We'll get all set up with the checklist and everything, and then we'll get on the ground. Where's my darn Luke, sir? So back to, you can see Brecon Beacon as well, and like I say, we're just over, starting to come over Wales now. We're getting there, slowly but surely we're getting there. Did plan on doing a repositioning flight back to Gatwick, maybe on the cards. got about 20 miles, 22 miles until we start our descent. The initial descent's going to be 160 to be led by Webby. Webby, I think that's how you pronounce it. So I'm hoping once this new sim update comes out, it'll be a little bit more stable with the whole VRAM situation. So then let's see, we're about 80 miles, 89 miles now until we get to our destination. We're going to start our descent now, flight level 160, to be leveled by whoever. That was the plan. So, yeah, let's get managed. It should work it out effectively for us anyway. So we're going to set back to manage speed to bring that speed back now, 250 knots. Currently doing 400 miles an hour roughly. So it may be that we vector ourselves for our approach into. Just realised we've not been actually on Unicorn, we've been on 122805. I'll say once we get to Urquhart, we could probably start vectoring for our ILS 09. Probably continue flying straight ahead, to be honest. We're getting a little bit of bumpers of some wind. Got the sort of channel just coming into view. I think what it's called on the way into Bristol. I know the Severn Bridge, I think that's what it's called. But we'll increase speed to 80 knots for now, like 270 maybe. Just, we're going to have Snowdonia across here as well. That's what we just see at the moment. Could just be part of the Brecon Beacons, to be fair. So the guys will just start our descent now. They've started doing the live streams just as a bit of a... I think most people do tend to watch this sort of start and the finish rather than everything else. Obviously if someone wants to then watch the full stream, it allows a bit of both really, and you can just skip through to see the bits that you want to see. Hopefully we start getting a few more people into the live streams. However, obviously the difficulty I suppose is at the minute I don't have that many subscribers. The other thing is the time of day. It's midday. Most people will be at work. I would be at work if I wasn't at work, to be fair. So we're going to full head and select now. We're basically just going to keep the same track for the time being. But we are going to make sure we still keep our distance. So we need to be at flight level 90 roughly by... minus 1,400. Just double check there is no ATC on the line at Bristol, which I don't think there is at the moment. Bristol traffic, easy, 97 Tango, descending flight level 90 to be level by Edinburgh. We're going to turn left now, a few degrees, just to get us set up for the approach. We've got another aircraft coming across our path shortly, just so he's close like. From America somewhere, this guy's. So we're going to pop the seatbelt signs on and get the cabin prepared for landing. Obviously we're going to have auto brake medium, we'll activate the landing system as well. Now we reduce speed to 50 knots. So we're about 30, well, I'm saying about 45 miles at the moment. What we'll do is we'll just go past. There we go. Time as went past, we want to be at 3,000 feet. Steady approach, hopefully. Then we'll make the left-hand turn downwind onto runway 09 at Bristol. If you're just joining us, welcome. Just on our descent now into Bristol. We may do another flight after Bristol. It's certainly on the cards. It'll probably be another repositioning flight over to Gatwick or somewhere, to be honest. It won't be a very long flight at all to Gatwick, but at least it will get us back in our destination. So we've not quite got the airport, I don't think, in sight, so I'm just trying to pick out. It's difficult to find because it's on a hill, Bristol Airport is. So we're going to start reducing speed back now. We're going to go 220 knots, or maybe 230. So we've got 20 miles or so to run.
At EasyJet, we're committed to reducing our environmental impacts. We'll be asking you to place recyclable waste.
So we're basically doing an RMP approach rather than an ILS. It is set up for an ILS, but we're pretty much going to do an RMP approach. I presume we could probably set that in here actually. Let's see what is there in there. Sit on the same routing that we've got at the moment. Bristol traffic, Easy 97 Tango, descending flight level 350, sorry, approximately 035, 32 track miles, runway 09. Like I say, we'll start flying manually shortly. We're struggling to control that speed a little bit, so we're going to just bring a little bit of spoiler out just to try and reduce our speed a little bit. The reason for it's struggling to hold the speed is just because of our rate of descent at the moment. We can probably tail it off a touch, to be fair. So we'll go to the local QNH very shortly, which is 10290. Oh no, that's Edinburgh's. Apologies. 1017. So we'll just get that all tuned in. Got the landing lights on as well. So reduce speed now 220 knots. Bristol traffic. Easy 97 Tango, reducing speed 220 knots. Going to bring a little bit more spoiler out just to be a little bit more aggressive with it. And then we'll trade off the spoilers for the flaps. Don't know if we can picture the runway yet. Like I say, I've never flown here before, so I'm not sure how it's going to load or how it's going to be, to be quite honest, but we'll find out. If not, we'll go around and do a second approach. We've got still 2.9 tonnes of fuel. So we're out the flaps 1 point, so we're going to put flaps 1 out. We'll wait for them to come out, and then we'll retract our spoilers. So let's retract these spoilers, and then we'll just monitor just to see if that's doing a good enough job, which it seems to be. So we've got auto brake medium set. Speed is increasing slightly. We can still reduce speed now 210. And we'll see where we go from there. Once we land onto Renai, we're going to vacate left, probably at Bravo, to be honest, and then we'll be straight on to the apron. I'm just going to try and go stand 2, I think is the... What's that? Ready and done. So let's try and reduce our speed a little bit further. We'll just bring a little touch more flaps out really. We'll just speed back to 200 knots. Bristol traffic, easy 97 Tango. Turn on to finals, runway 09. Bristol traffic. So, I think we've got it in sight pretty much. Thought we had it there, but obviously a different airport. Like I said, it's pretty much on top of a hill, so I think it might be over there. Not visual with it at the minute. Ah, there we go. I think it's this airport is just down here on the left side here, look. So, now reduce speed back. And a second now, and then we'll basically we'll go manual flights and we'll fly a visual approach. I'm going to bring flaps 2 out now. Reduce our speed back now 180 knots. There we go. Just going to track that and we're going to arm that now. The next stage is going to be bringing our gear down. That will give us a lot more drag. I'll bring the gear down now. Cabin is not quite ready yet. Now bring speed up 160 knots into a 4 DME. Got 12 miles left to run. And like I said, we're going to do a left turn in a second. Manual flights. Flaps 3. I'm going to keep the flight directors on for a minute and then we'll see how this visual approach works out. So approach checklist, RF 1017 seatbelt on, minimums were set. (890 feet). Excuse me. Autobrake medium, engine motor normal. Approach checklist complete. Props full. So we've got the runway in sight, it's just coming into view beautifully there. We're just bringing the nose to the left. We're going to start our descent now a little bit. Bristol traffic, easy 97, short finals, runway 09, visual approach. We're going to we'll put the landing system on the flight director come off in a moment. We'll use it for the minute. So we're quite a way off the approach path apparently. It doesn't look particularly off, but we're quite high, that's probably the main concern at the minute really. We have got a slight wind as well.
2,500.
Get down checked. back on target.
2000.
Checked. Just trying to keep the aircraft nice and stable, so landing system up and the flight directors are off, which is fine. We'll do it manually now. There you go, we're back on the approach map. A little bit breezy, as you can see. It's forcing that nose down. Reduce speed, minimum approach speed. We got the runway in sights. So it needs to come slightly nose right. Moment.
1000.
Checked. So we've got about 25 knot headwind at the moment. It's just whether that changes on our way down. So we need to bring a nose slightly left. A little bit low, just hold the nose. Got the touchdown zone in sight. Landing checklist, go on altitude, set 3000 feet. Landing at no blue. Cabin crew ready.
100 above.
Stable.
Minimum.
Continue.
400. 300. 200.
Checked.
40. 30. 30. 20. Retard.
Go around that.
Retard.
Go around. Go around. One Toga SOS go around track. Bristol traffic, easy 97 Tango, going around runway 09. Left circuits, climbing 3000 feet. Tops 2, go up. So a bit concerned about the Top 0. Gonna make a left circuit now. We'll line up again runway 09. It seemed like a fairly stable approach until that last minute, but it seemed to just, the nose just seemed to buckle up a little bit. So apologies about that, guys. I was hoping to get straight in there. It seemed like a nice approach, to be honest. Obviously it's a little bit windy, but that's nothing unusual for Bristol. We're just going over the top of Bristol now anyway. We just need to reduce that speed back now. Need to enable climb. These thrust levels are driving me mental. There we go, speed set, 200 knots. So we're just gonna straighten ourselves up again. Right, 220 knots is fine. Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, just give you an update on the situation on the flight deck. So we just aborted our landing, so we was pretty much at the point of landing, and there seemed to be a sudden gust of wind that just pushed the nose in the air slightly, which would have meant it would have been unsafe for us to land on this occasion. We're going for a go around, and we will be landing in the next 5 to 10 minutes. Apologies for that, and thank you for your cooperation and remaining calm. It's a completely normal procedure, there's no reason to be alarmed. So 220 is set. I'm going to pop flaps 1 back out, so now we're in that stable position. Bring some flaps 1. We're going to try and, well, 3,000 feet checked. Going to turn left on a track of 260. Bristol traffic, Easy 97 Tango, turning left 260 degrees and 3,000 feet. Visual circuit and making for a left turn, downwind, runway 09. It was looking like a fairly stable approach, if I'm honest, but there we go. It's sometimes how it spoils you like that. We're going to reduce the speed back now 200 knots, so we're going to now start tracking left towards the field. Left 250. Just try and get back on the same track again. That is one of the things with Bristol, apparently it can be quite a windy airport, so those of you just joining us, we're just on the go around. We tried one attempt at runway 09. Unfortunately, we had a sudden gust of wind on the landing, just when it was about 20 foot above. Just made us miss our touchdown zone. So we're just tracking left now, and then we'll be back on the approach runway 09. Trying to get a visual again. It's just behind this pillar to be fair. It's just on the left side there. So let's reduce speed about 180 knots. I'm going to start that left turn now, 210. I'm going to go flaps 2. Manual flights. Reduce the speed about 160 knots again. We'll probably reduce the minimum approach speed a little bit earlier this time, so 090 degrees. It's just because we're exceeding the limits. I'm going to go for gear down. We're just going to enable flight directly. Yeah, well, I'll say that. Probably the landing system actually. We got the runway in sight. So we're going to make that left turn now. Flaps 3. You can hear the thrust increasing as we do that. We're going to start descending now. Just a slight rate of descent. We're just going to start coming out on the roll nice and gently. Like I said, it's all about not fighting with the stick with the Airbus. If you fight with the stick, you'll make bigger mistakes. So we're just on the glide path now. We just need to just level off a minute. So we have got the runway in sight, so we're actually slightly to the left of the runway, so we want to be come over to the right a touch more. So we just had something gust of wind there. That's just left turn onto the runway. got it all visually in sight anyway, so we're following that pattern down at the moment. See that slowly coming towards us.
2,500.
Go down, check, spot's full. Bristol traffic, easy 97 Tango, short paddles, runway 09 at Bristol traffic. See, we're getting buffeted by quite a bit of wind. We're on the approach, so just need to try and keep that nose down. Just constantly wanting to bring the nose up. So we're going to go manage speed. Which we have to set manually, which is 130. 136, that's what it was. Landing checklist. Get down. Flaps full. So as you can see, we're actually quite low now. That's one of the things when you start getting distracted with checklists and things, you can lose track of where you are quite quickly. So we need to be to the right of the threshold a little bit more. Let's just bring the nose back in line. Wonderful. So we need to hold the nose here at the minute. We're too low at the moment. If we hold the nose, you can hear how windy it is just by the
glide slope.
Yeah, we know about the glide slope.
Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope.
There you go, glide slope's coming back in. So we're going to remove the landing system, we're just going to apply visually.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
So the aircraft thinks it's in a different phase of flight to what it
Don't
actually
sink.
is. But
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
On your thrust.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
30, 20, retard.
Don't
retard.
sink. Don't sink.
10, 5.
Spoilers. Reverse screen. Brake medium, decel. So guys, we're down after the second one. We went to a bit of manual control there with the throttles as well, which is probably why it's a little bit of a hard landing. We've just come to a stop just purely because of the so taxi lights on, landing lights off. After landing checklist, the radar, predictive wind system on and auto.
Until the seatbelt sign is switched off. Electronic devices can now be used. Have a look around you to make sure you take everything with you.
You see what I mean about the undulation of the airport is right on a hill, pretty much. Hopefully we don't continue the flight. We'll probably stop the stream here. And we'll basically continue a flight Bristol to Gatwick, I guess.
Welcoming you aboard again soon.
So we're just going to bring the aircraft to a stop. We're going to be vacating left here. And then we're expecting stand number 2, I believe. Which is one of the main stands here. Just going to double check to see where it's put me. It's not actually put me anywhere. Oh, it's just over there, look to the right. It was a bit of a hard landing, to be honest. Probably more because I wanted to make sure we get it on the ground. It's better having a hard landing and getting it on the ground than not at all. I don't know what's going on here. We've got. Let's try and. Sometimes if you turn before having enough power, it gets a bit upset. And also, I suppose it is because we're on a slight incline here as well. Go after stand number 2, which is one of the main stands of the airport. Certainly a more challenging approach here at Bristol. Reminds me a little bit of Leeds Bradford. Can be a little bit like that. So I think it's the next stand on the left after the Ryanair. Stand number 1, stand number 2. There you go, it's where we've got the EasyJet. There you go, stand number 2 checked. We'll just kill taxi lights so we don't blind everyone. We'll just make this one last left turn in now. Just slow ourselves right down a minute. Park brake sets. AP's on, engine 2 off, engine 1 off.
The boarding requested.
There we go. Thank you for joining us, guys. Apologies we couldn't get in on the first approach. As you can see, it was a little bit blustery today with the engines spooling up and down. But it is what it is. Sometimes that's what happens. So here we are at Bristol. We'll be continuing our flight, I would imagine, probably in the next half an hour or so, over to Gatwick, just for a repositioning flight. Or to be fair, we may even decide to go up to a different airport. May decide to go up to Liverpool maybe or something. Not too sure yet, but we'll have a look to see what ATC's online and we'll go from there. So thanks for joining us, and we will see you again in the next video.
Passengers bus is coming.
So parking checklist, parking brake or chocks. Chocks are set. Engines off. Fuel pumps are now off, and yellow hydraulic pump is also off. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.